I'm just gonna say it. If Naruto went up against Lee in the Chunin Exam Finals instead of Neji, Naruto would have lost that fight. Let me elaborate on that by taking into consideration the skills and abilities of the boys in question. If you take a look at what Lee was capable of, it's actually amazing. Despite not being able to use either ninjutsu or genjutsu, he can still use his chakra for anything outside of those fields. But what's most important is his physical strength, speed, and taijutsu. Lee managed to excel at taijutsu to the point that he graduated the academy without being able to use ninjutsu or genjutsu. He beat Sasuke on their first encounter. He could move so fast that Sasuke could only see him with his Sharingan but not react fast enough to evade or counter him. And Lee still had his weights on. When Lee fought against Gaara, he needed to remove his weights in order to get past the automatic sand shield. And he needed to use the 5th gate in order to break Gaara's sand armor. Let's be honest, Part 1 Naruto was trash tier in terms of skill. All Naruto had going for him is shadow clones, trash taijutsu, and access to the Nine-Tails chakra. Lee could likely beat Naruto in the finals with his weights on. Even if he had to remove his weights, he still wouldn't need to open any gates. Remember, Naruto's foundational skills are sorely lacking, especially for a Jinchuriki, and the 1 month they had for preparation before the finals is nowhere near enough time for Naruto to get up to par. Jiraiya prepared Naruto to counter Neji with everything he had at his disposal. Naruto had the Nine-Tails chakra to counter having his chakra points blocked. He had way more stamina to outlast Neji and overwhelm him with shadow clones. If Lee fought someone else to make it to the finals, we can assume that he wouldn't have even needed to remove his weights. You know what that means? No one knew what Lee was truly capable of until his fight against Gaara. So that means if Lee made it to the finals without revealing his abilities, then Jiraiya wouldn't know how to prepare Naruto to counter Lee. Even if he knew, there still wasn't enough time for Naruto to get onto Lee's level. So, to summarize, Lee has superior taijutsu, greater speed and strength, more than 1 year in combat experience, he can fight with the handicap of having weights, and he can open up to the 5th gate. On the other hand, Naruto has trash tier taijutsu, shadow clones, and access to the Nine-Tails chakra. With that in mind, you know how a match between these two would go. Right before fighting Sasuke, Lee set Naruto aside in 2 moves. For further comparison, Sasuke was somehow able to match Lee's speed after a month of training to be able to use the Chidori and get around Gaara's sand defenses. Sasuke would have lost to Gaara if he didn't have the elemental advantage and a jutsu that fit the situation perfectly. On the other hand, Lee almost won against Gaara with taijutsu alone. Granted, he needed to open the gates to break Gaara's defenses. This is why I say Lee beats Naruto hands down.